Morning, son. You know, I have days when I can't think of anything but Max and all. He certainly knew how to live. Matthew.
Sorry, Dad, I haven't got the time.
What is it, son?
I'm up to my eyes in it. I need to get the builder started.
Top up? Sorry, what? Oh, yeah, why not? Morning, Doctor.
Morning. I haven't seen much of Dawn recently. Since she stopped doing my... She's okay, isn't she?
Well as can be expected. You know, when you're waiting for a court date.
Quite. Tea, please.
Thought any more on my proposal of marriage?
I've told you. You're too late.
You were up early this morning. I thought you'd no guests.
I haven't.
Ah. And I hadn't any appointments, so I thought that maybe we could have, you know... What? Well, I thought we could have spent some much-needed time together, that's all. Look, we're neither of us busy today, so why don't we have the afternoon out? You know, do something nice.
But we need a new site manager.
Yeah, and you're looking at him. Answer that, will you?
You? Where have you been?
Have you sorted them builders yet?
I'm on it, all right. Now, I want you to set up interviews for site managers pronto.
But I'm gonna
Just do it, Carl. I want a report of where we're at with the new routes. And Dean, I want you back down on site and I want a progress update by lunchtime. Don't just stand there like dummies.
You can stick it.
Nice bedside manner you've got there.
Mr. King.
What?
Mrs. Sadie Sinclair. Has quite a ring to it, don't you think?
So long as it's diamond-studded, I don't care.
Naturally.
You really do love me, don't you?
It's utter distraction. You?
How could I not? Only me.
Rosemary! Now, vamoose, silly boy. Don't you know it's bad luck to see the bride before the ceremony?
See you at the church, sweetheart.
Off you go. Poor deluded soul.
I think you'll find that's you, Mother.
I see. Still believing this sham is going ahead, are we? It's more than you're worth, but it'll keep you in gin and cheap shoes.
Pretty, aren't they?
Listen, no friends, no family. What lies you must have told my poor, dear, gullible Alistair. And you still think I ought to trust you?
But it's not your trust that I need, is it, Rosemary?
I want you out of his life, forever.
Not a chance.
Everyone has their price. And I'm sure there's something you want more than my poor, dear Alistair.
Ah, just the man. What are the chances of setting up a clay pigeon shoot for this afternoon?
Every chance, I should imagine.
Good. Oh, Edna, can you get Betty and, what's her face, Cheryl to come up and do a spot of dusting?
I'll ring Laurel and see what their availability is.
Oh, and ring that posh catering firm in Otton. See if they can do lunch for 6 at short notice. Roast to do, something like that. Oh, Helen? Yeah, it's Tom. Are you fixed for this lunchtime? Right, OK. And what about that lovely daughter of yours? Oh, that's great. OK, well, no, I'll see you then. Bye. I think my lads could do with a spot of R&R, especially Matthew.
You're not serious. OK. If I have to drag them kicking and screaming, we'll be there. I've got new builders. They're starting tomorrow.
Oh, hallelujah.
No thanks to you. Right, the old man has spoken. It's family lunch with Helen and Grace.
followed by a clear pigeon shoot. Reckons we could do with some team bonding. So come on.
Nice one. Is this a wind-up? We've sorted the builders.
I have.
So what's your worry?
It might have escaped your notice, but I'm trying to run a flaming business here.
Oh, lighten up, will you? Maybe that Grace will chill him out.
I couldn't give a stuff about Grace or any of you lot for that matter. Just go.
I don't suppose you're missing a skinny 15-year-old with the appetite of a Yeti, are you?
How is it?
Typical teenager.
Which means he's more upset than he's letting on.
He'll be back by tonight. Can't go a day without his game station.
Why don't you take the weight off? You look fit for the knackers yard.
We're all right. We're heading off.
Yeah, the funeral. Dad said you were going. Katie, I know today isn't going to be easy for you, but... Well...
What he's trying to say is, we're sorry. Genuinely.
Thanks.
Hey, have a shufty of this. Mrs. Rosemary Sinclair invites you to the wedding of her son, Mr. Alistair Charles Sinclair, to Miss Sadie Jacqueline Campbell.
Look at the date.
What's the date?
And it's only addressed to Matthew.
Hey, yo.
Helen! I'm so glad you could come.
You've hardly cracked a smile all year. I don't think I'm going to miss out on some fun now.
Grace, this is a wonderful surprise.
No, it's not. I can smell a setup a mile off. Apparently I need to find an eligible young man. Don't I, Mother?
Well, I don't know how about that, but you look fabulous. Oh, and so do you. Here come the reprobates.
Hello, boys.
You remember Grace?
Of course we do.
Hi, Helen. Good to see you again.
You too.
Anybody fancy a pre-lunch drink?
Good idea.
Make mine a double.
My day just got a whole lot better. I don't know about yours.
No, Matthew.
He'll be here if he knows what's good for him.
Rosemary, forget your broomstick?
White? Who are you trying to kid?
Actually, I've got something old.
Now,
so
I would
you
have thought you'd be long gone with the money by now.
You really think I'm that cheap?
At half the price, my dear.
Listen, Rosemary, I've got no issue with you. As far as old ladies go, you're harmless enough. But I'm not. So if I were you, I'd just back off. Because I'm going to marry your darling Alistair today, whether you like it or not.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Marry him, and my life's work will be making sure that yours is an absolute nightmare.
Oh, so he hasn't told you our plan then? Twilight Towers, a lovely little retirement home, far, far away.
My dear, you really must be joking.
Just give us a ring if there's all you need to know.
I've done more lemon seasons than you've had hot dinners. Go on, get off.
What's that, Andy?
What?
That. The word mug tattooed right across your forehead.
Get stuffed.
Don't, Andy, not today. Well, go on. Do as she says like you always do. On Katie, did you know Rob was so gutted you left he got for me the first chance he had?
Says more about you than out else. Look at you as someone else's kid when you couldn't even look after your own.
She's only going to get back with you because Rob's gone. My dad's dead.
You're a vicious little cow, Debbie. Just because you've got no one to love you, don't take it out on those who have.
Sir, may I no, you had some more bookings from the Counter Pursuit breaks. It looks as if things are on the up.
Dad, what do you think of me now you know? You know, what happened with Terence?
I don't think this is the time.
I need to know. Do you feel differently towards me?
You're my daughter. I care about you. Nothing can change that.
All set.
Going somewhere nice?
Adam's taking me out.
About time we made time for a bit of romance.
Ah, life in the old dog yet, huh?
Oh, we can but hope, Alan.
Matthew must have a prior engagement.
He'll be chained to his desk. I'll give him a ring.
Top up? Oh, not for me, thanks.
The caterers have just left, Mr. King.
Oh, I was wondering if you'd be kind enough to serve us lunch.
First drinks, now lunch. What'd you take us for? A couple of skivvies?
I'd be prepared to pay over the odds for that sort of service.
It'll be our pleasure, Mr. King.
Now you're talking.
I didn't know you had servants.
We don't, they're the cleaners.
He just likes playing Lord of the Manor, that's all.
Ah! I was just ringing you.
Well, if you can't beat them.
Hey, you remember lovely Grace?
It's been a while.
Too long.
Creep.
Debbie? Just leave me alone, Jazz. Hey, don't be like that. You can tell me anything. I saw Andy with Katie. You're so over him. Yeah, I know, but he had a right go. Made a dig about Sarah. It made me feel so stupid.
Yeah, well, he's hardly catch of the century, is he? I mean, in his hideous green boiler suit and as well he's caked in cow dung. Debbie, you can do so much better than that farm boy.
Yeah, I know, but it's what he said. He's right, I am a waster. I mean, what have I ever done other than mess everything up?
I don't know, you only went and had your baby on your own in some shack without any support.
Oh, she looks so perfect as well.
Katie? Well, she's not. You know, I think you're far better looking.
Get lost.
No, I do. You know what, Debbie? I think that you're absolutely amazing. I mean, after everything that you've been through in your life, you're strong, you're funny and clever. You can do anything you want, I really believe that. Any more self-pity and I'll flush your head down the toilet, okay?
Okay. To us.
To us.
Now, this is vintage. So sip it, don't slurp it, Jimmy.
We could take a turn around the grounds if you fancy.
Turn around the grounds. Now who's Lord of the Manor?
Leg or breast?
Hey, shut it, Carl. I'll have breast, please, Betty.
And the vegetables?
Oh, they'll have the same.
Oh, the old ones are the best, eh?
Oh, this is just like old times when we used to come round for Sunday lunch when they were children.
Some of us still are children.
They love each other, really.
Oh, come on, then. Who's been keeping you busy?
What do you mean, exactly?
It's not like you not to have a woman on the scene, even if she is your dirty secret.
We got rid of the dirty secret ages ago. He hasn't looked back since. Have you, Matthew?
So eloquent, Jimmy.
Quick, you're missing things. What's the latest?
I think Tom is trying to get Matthew off with that fancy piece, but he's not having any of it.
Jimmy's all over it like a rash.
No, he's no chance.
Excuse me, but you're here to work, not to gossip.
I think you know more about this wedding that you're letting on about, lady.
I've told you. I know nothing about any wedding.
Right. why did she only send an invite to Matthew? And he is her ex.
And why did he throw it on the fire?
Oh, you only do that when you're angry.
Or hurt.
Will you stop gossiping?
Do you know what I reckon? I reckon that Sadie is still in love with him. It's an SOS, is that?
How romantic.
You've both been watching too much television now. If you don't mind, I've got to get on with the terrace-moo. The pudding.
So, how do you fancy your chances at the shoot?
I'm game enough.
Yeah, so I've heard. I could, you know, show you how it's done if you like.
No thanks. I know exactly how it's done.
Jimmy, get us another bottle of wine, will you?
Hey, she's a lesbian.
Oh,
You are a little
Matthew, so you're going to tell me who she is, or are you choosing to remain mysterious?
On the weather, really.
I honestly don't know what you're on about.
You do know they're trying to set us up here, don't you?
Yeah.
Mother is so boring. And she knows she's wasting her time. I've been with someone for 3 months.
Something big in the city, is it?
She, actually.
You are joking. But you and me,
I don't know, but you put it there.
Yeah, and
well.
Alexandra. She's absolutely gorgeous. And far less hairy than you.
Well, good on you. But don't worry. The little secret's safe from me.
Shout it from the rooftops for all I care. I'm done with her having control of my love life. Life's too short. You find something good, you hang on to it. I'm not letting her ruin things again. Control freaks, a lot of them.
You know what? You're damn right.
Matthew, we got the shoot yet?
Sorry, Dad. I've a wedding to get to.
Fill your boots with as much yellow food as you like.
Great, yeah, that's the only colour we do.
Nice one. I'll have 2 cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Trog.
Hello, precious.
How very kind.
I meant Gabby.
Children. You've got to love them.
Dear?
I used to be one.
What do you do with Gabby?
It's all crying teens at the vicarage, I'm afraid.
What's happened?
It's young Debbie. She seems to be a bit upset. I'll leave the sensitive vicar bit to you, if you'll excuse me. I'll be in the pub.
All right, for some. Come on, Lumpkin. Let's go back.
Go, off with you. Have you heard from Andy?
Why would I?
Look, Daz.
I know you don't want me living with you.
Hold your horses. What I was actually going to say was, why don't we go over to Butler's tonight? You can pick up more of your stuff. Help you settle in better.
Hang on! Get yourself back in here!
No chance!
Well, at least tell us where you're going.
Sadie's getting married today, but not if I can help it.
Oh, I might have known we hadn't heard the last of that poisonous cow.
One word! Just one more word!
Stop it, the lot of you! Do you not think we've had enough upset this year to last us a lifetime? I want you to really think what you're doing here, son.
I've done nothing but think.
You go now, and you lose everything. You'll be voted off the board, you'll no longer be in charge. Is that what you really want?
Just want her.
I'm serious. You bring that bitch back here, and you lose your family, your job, everything.
She is everything.
Matt!
One of you must have known about this.
He said nothing.
Is everything all right, Tom?
Matthew's been having it away with my ex-wife. And now he's gone off to ruin her wedding to some other poor sucker.
Sorry to ruin the happy family's illusion, Grace.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. I'm in a lesbian relationship.
I told you.
Come on. You're driving.
Dad, you can't do this. He's got to live his life.
Ruin his life, you mean? Only I'm not standing by and letting him. Jimmy's right. That woman is poison.
We don't even know where the wedding is.
Maybe this is where we come in.
Pick up.
Hi, this is Sadie. I'm otherwise engaged, so please leave a message.
Not here yet.